Princess Grace of Monaco, Grace Kelly, has died. She died in a Monaco hospital tonight with her husband, Prince Rainier, and her 3 children beside her. A hospital and palace spokesman have said only, unfortunately, it was true that she died of vascular and cerebral hemorrhage, and the suspicion is that that is the result, or that is the complication of the result of injury suffered in a car accident in southern France on Monday. You may recall that Princess Grace and her youngest daughter Stephanie were driving on a mountainous road in southern France when their car went out of control. It is believed the brakes failed. The car turned over and Princess Grace suffered multiple fractures. Died in a Monaco hospital tonight of complications as the result of an accident. ABC's Lynn Scher now looks back at Princess Grace, who, of course, millions of Americans knew as Grace Kelly.
Her life as a Hollywood movie queen was a fairy tale by itself. The cool, beautiful blonde, regal on screen, courted and loved by everyone's motion picture idols. But off-screen, she created an even greater fantasy, capping a schoolgirl's dream and a whirlwind romance by marrying the prince and going off to live in a castle. She was born rich nearly 53 years ago to an Irish-American family that made its fortune in Philadelphia. A shy child, she took to acting at the age of 10 and started her career in summer stock and television. Her first major film was High Noon. Director Alfred Hitchcock saw her in it and cast her in Dial M for Murder. Hitchcock described her as having sexual elegance. The term and the stardom stuck. In 1954, she won an Oscar for Country Girl, ultimately making 11 movies in all, including High Society just before her marriage. With that spectacular event to Prince Rainier III of Monaco, she shared his 139 titles and became one of the most celebrated members of reigning European monarchy. Although she turned down 3 motion picture offers, the former Grace Kelly was beginning to reappear in public in her own right recently, and rumor had it that she might consider doing another film. Recently, she told one interviewer that her life was not really a fairy tale, that she was, like all contemporary women, trying to cope. And recently, she talked with ABC's Pierre Salinger.
I don't think I was accomplished enough as an actor to be remembered for that particularly. No, I'd like to be remembered as a decent human being and a caring one.
Lynn Scher, ABC News, New York.